Okay. I just wanted to rant to you for a second because it's just so odd and weird to me. Okay, so I look like this, not men find it attractive, no big deal, I really don't care. Well, this guy in my health, in my physical education and health class, this guy, I don't know, he must have a fascination with me or something, but unless he thinks we are like extra best friendy or something, and I'm like, dude, I just talked to you a week ago. I don't know you. And I hate to be this way as a person, but bro, he has a unibrow. And me just I have slight OCD about unibrow, like eyebrows in general. Just unibrows are just so, and I know they can't help it, but man, wax it off or something. You can do something about it. But that's not the problem. Is that he legit stalked me today. Usually when you see someone that's like across the room or whatever, you might like wave, or you just acknowledge their existence, you keep walking on, you're just like, oh, that person's standing over there, I know that person, but you just keep walking on, Well, today, I'm chilling in the library, I'm doing some homework, I'm chilling in this individual cubby hole thing by the wall and by the window. And well, on the other side of the window, there's stairs for people to get to this learning lab thing, and guess he was walking up these stairs or something, and he saw me, and I didn't see him or whatever, and I guess he saw me, and he's like, so he comes in the library, and when he gets to me, he was like, oh, I saw you through the window, so thought I'd come say hi, and first I thought you were on the second level, but you weren't there, and then I came down here, and there you were, and I'm like, okay, so you went out of your way to say hi to me. And then we had this rather big assignment due in class today. And it was a lesson plan, and it was a good 50 points. And I took like 2 days on that thing. Like, it was a hard assignment. Not like hard, but it was like a big assignment, and I wanted to do well on it, and I wanted to make sure it was good. And well, he asked me. He was like, "Oh, did you do the assignment or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, how did you do?" And he was like, "Oh, I didn't do it." We legit had 2.5 hours before class, and I was like, "You didn't do it? You had legit a whole week. We only meet one time a week, every Tuesday. So you had a whole week to do this assignment. And you didn't." He legit did nothing. And I was like, well, I guess you better get started on it. And of course I had to explain it to him like in 5 different ways, because he was not understanding. And then he was like, oh, I was hoping you could come with me and, help me. And I was like, thinking in my head, I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so creepy. But on the outside, I was like, oh, I would, but I have homework to do too. And I was, like, I'm reading Charlotte's Web for one of my classes. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he walks away, and then I guess he did half of it or whatever. And we get to class, and he sits next to me. Dude, you sit on the other side of the class. I sit over here, you sit, I sit here, you sit here. All the way on the other side of the classroom. And he went out of his way to sit next to me when my other guy friend was going to sit there. Dude, I'd much rather have my other guy friend sit there than you. And then he was chomping, and then, oh my god, you don't even know. He was chomping his gum so loudly. You guys don't even know. And he was like popping it and stuff. And he was just like, you know, like popping it and crap. And I'm just like, so fed up with him. Oh, I was just so annoyed. And then like, she would say something, and she would legit write it on the board, and he was just like, what did she say? What did she say? Oh, what is the last part? And I'm like, it's right there. Empty calories. Right there. Empty calories. I told him 3 times, empty calories. And I was just like, dude, freaking learn how to listen. And then he's like cheating off my paper, even though it was just notes. I'm like, dude, learn how to take notes. Ugh. You don't even know. He kept like, legit like, oh, let me look at your paper. Kind of, you know, obvious. Not just like, oh. Like, he was leaning all the way, like, out of his chair to see my paper. Like, dude. Oh, just, now I have a stalker. This guy is probably going to stalk me. And it's just, I don't like it. And, oh, God. It was just like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just, dude, leave me alone, you're creepy, and just, okay, well, that's all I had to rant about. I had to tell all y'all about my, very crazy day, just, and this crazy stalker with a unibrow. Sorry, you need 2 eyebrows, not a unibrow. Oh, sorry. Okay, now that it's 7 minutes, I'm going to go now. I ranted for 7 minutes. Just, okay, bye. If you actually watch this thing, I love you.